I had to sit down on this beehive so you can see me. So it is the time of year where we need to start getting ready for winter. It's I think it's about the 16th, I believe, of August 2020. And so that's what I'm doing here with these. These are a couple oddballs in my apiary. The story behind these two, these are 6 frame boxes, so there's 12 frames in all here, in each one of them. And these were actually put together as part of my grafting project, my latest grafting project. And they suffered the fate of actually the same fate that my first builder suffered. So these were cell builders, and I did get a few queen cells from them. However, either I think this one, the queen, one of the virgins emerged in it, and I think this one had a virgin appear from elsewhere and tear down these cells. So I was pretty disappointed. My last round was almost a bust. But regardless, I believe that these have ended up laying, so I've got a couple colonies. That's nice. And so I need to just check on them and see how they're doing. I think they're doing okay, but we'll check and make sure they're doing just fine. And I'm going to move those over into the boxes I'm sitting on. These are my 10 frame insulated wooden boxes on a 2-way pallet. So I would usually situate the new box behind the old box so that when I transfer all the frames and then I remove the boxes, I'll leave the bottom board there, because then the bees are quite confused. They don't know where to go. But from their old bottom board, they can smell the entrance of their new box. And you know, within 20 minutes, half an hour, everybody's good. Everybody's home, knows where they live now. So that's what I'm doing with this one. And I'll bring the camera over a bit closer. Again, apologize for the wind noise in the camera. A little bit of breeze today, not too bad. So I've got the camera a ways away. It's sheltered a bit there. And get to work. Make this transfer. Okay, we'll get to work here. We'll do this one first. See how they're doing. Oh, they blew that in real nice. So that's kind of a good sign for the health of the colony. These are the Paradise bee box polystyrene boxes. It's like anything, you know, they're good and they've got their downsides. So really comes down to how you want to manage stuff. I got a bargain on these. I got a ton of them, so they're nice to have for special projects like this. Okay, so this is the second box. I'm expecting to, that bee won't let go. Expecting to find a lot of honey here. The fact that they're glued right down leads me to believe I'll be correct that there's lots of honey here. There's lots of honey and eggs. So that frame will definitely go in the brood chamber. That right there. I'm expecting the outside to be all honey. And I am correct. And we've got no queen excluder, so just take a quick look for the queen. If I see her, great. If I don't, then I'll need to shake everybody down into the bottom. Look at that brood. That's a good queen. See, that's a young queen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you don't mind queens like that, do you? And this side is full of eggs. It's emerged and full of eggs. So that's the kind of frame I'd expect to see her on. But at a quick glance, I didn't see her. Not that important that I find her, so I'm not spending much time on it. Just a quick glance. She's not marked. See, that's emerged and full of eggs. She's wasting no time. She's not marked, so if I find her, then I can mark her. Make her easier to find in coming days. Come on. And again, wow. Just a superstar queen. I don't mind so much that she ruined my cell builder. She's doing just fine. Okay, so that box is empty. Get that off of there. A little bang there. And do that again. The fact that I don't know where the queen is yet makes me really reticent to pull that out. I think reticent is the right word. Okay. There's lots of brood there. There's lots of... I don't like this stuff on the bottom. You pull it out and it scrapes up the next frame. And if your queen is there, then goodbye queen. And that's all young brood in that side. So I'll take these outside frames. Outside. Looks to me like I'm gonna have lots of brood to fit in here. I might have too much. Bad problem to have, ain't too much brood. Emerging brood and all laid up again. Oh, I'm gonna have too much brood to go in the 10 frame. Yeah, too much brood. You can always put that above an excluder and let it emerge out over 3 weeks. But that's I'm a bit late for that. I'd like to have that emerged out before my harvest, which is only 2 weeks away. Not even. Okay, we got some cups here. I just want to see in the cups. And, well, that cup is wet. Nothing in that one. Almost looked like there was some nectar in that cup there. We have 2 more frames I can put in there. Kind of hope there's no brood on that one. How's that? 10 frames with brood. That one has emerging brood. And there's no eggs. But look what's on that side. It's all full. It's beautiful. There. This is an old crappie frame. It's got nails for ears. Okay, that'll go. That'll go with the last frame of groove. Take a different one out. Take a skinny one out. Put that fat one in there. Try and get the skinny one back in. Okay, well, the fact I didn't see the queen means I need to shake everybody into here, which is not a problem. There's only 2 frames left. That's a honey frame. There's some pollen. Okay, I got bees everywhere now. I'll likely put an excluder here and maybe just a little 4-frame box so I can stick that honey up there. A couple empty frames. Get the bottom box shaking in there. Okay, changing my mind. I'm gonna go 10-frame box. And I need these bees in there. I just smoked myself. Too young to smoke. Babies come in the box. It's weird to be putting a new queen excluder on 16th of August. They're not very long. Okay, so put the honey frames in there. Homemade. 2020. FA20. Okay, they're marching back here. They're all fanning to show everybody where home is. They'll be just fine. You know, I've learned that this smoker doesn't really hurt my polystyrene cover. Not that I've noticed. I'm thrilled that's the case. It's very inconvenient to not be able to set your smoker down. Alright, rinse and repeat. A nice patch of brood there. There's the other one. A nice honey frame there. And you know, the memory on the camera filled up, and I missed this transfer. I only had 5 brood frames and a honey frame, so I put some drawn comb in here, but I changed my mind. What I'm going to do is, since I have lots of brood from my brood factories, I went over and got 4 of those brood frames. That one's not very full, but has some in it. Oh, I'm not going to be fussy here. That's a nice one. That's a nice one too. Okay, so hope all my messing around I didn't kill my queen. So that's that for that one. They don't have extra honey frames, so they don't need a second box. They'll be good just like this. Couple weeks we start to feed everybody. After we take the honey off.